Vanguard Zombies has come to an end. The seasons are over, the story is told, and it's time to look back one last time to give you my thoughts about the game. Just to clarify, I want to say that I played this game during the last year. Maybe some of you will be surprised, but I actually got to level 200 during each season. So I definitely played enough to give you an honest opinion. So how do I even start this one? We all know how controversial this game is. I think the community and players never hated a Call of Duty game so much, and I for sure don't want to defend this game today. Were there some good things? Sure, there were, but the bad outnumbers the good in this case by a lot, unfortunately. From troubled development to being out of touch with community preferences to completely giving up on its own creative vision just to please the angry fanbase, this game really went through a lot, and it shows. Let's talk about the gameplay. For starters, they tried to give us an objective-based mode instead of round-based, and that was the worst decision they could make. I personally liked Outbreak in Cold War Zombies, but even I couldn't fully enjoy the repetitive gameplay flow of the same 3 or 4 objectives on Der Anfang. Also, they increased the price of Pack-a-Punch and put Pack-a-Punched weapons in a mystery box, which I was somewhat okay with, but I would prefer the rarity system from Cold War Zombies, to be honest. Then they changed the perks. You had to drink a perk up to 4 times to fully get the maximum perk effect. Another bad execution in my opinion. I get that some people didn't like that you could upgrade stuff in Cold War Zombies, but this literally made buying perks unnecessarily annoying. The best thing would be to be able to upgrade your perks in a game lobby with crystals or whatever that you get for playing the game a lot, like in Cold War Zombies. You unlock certain other tiers for 1 perk with unique effects like no fall damage for tier 5 Stamina Up, for example, to keep up some variety in your gameplay. And once you unlock this in the menu, you are able to buy perks up to 5 times in one game to fully upgrade them. That way your progression and unlocks matter. Just an idea, but to be honest, I would still be too lazy to run across the map just for my operator to do a stupid drinking animation up to 5 times per perk. But yeah, here's what I did like in the game. The Tomb of Rituals and the Covenant system. Upgrading a field upgrade 5 times per game is way more satisfying than upgrading your perks. Why? Because first of all, you only do it once, you only have 1 field upgrade compared to 5 perks. Imagine if this system comes back when we have like 10 perks in a map. You would have to buy like 50 perks. Yeah, that's a lot, and I don't want to do that. Anyways, another benefit is that you pay with Sacred Hearts to upgrade your field upgrade. You don't spend points, so that makes it a bit more balanced because you need points for Pack-a-Punch and perks anyways. The same thing counts for Covenants. You buy them with your Sacred Hearts and they can have a huge effect on your playstyle. We need more of that, but don't put Pack-a-Punch effects in the Covenant system. They should stay where they are, at the Pack-a-Punch machine. I like the different rarities of the Covenants though, and I want to see both of those systems, the Covenants and the Tomb of Rituals, return in the next game. I want to see that, really. I think it has huge potential. Different zombie types. Well, here I have to say that I really hated Sabella. She was the worst enemy we got in a zombies game in forever. I know they patched her, but before that she was immune and teleported away all the time. It was annoying and I didn't like it. The Sturmkrieger was not the worst thing, I guess. Yeah, he shoots at you, but come on, you could easily one-shot him with the right tricks. And the Boomschreier was just a reskin from Mauer der Toten's explosive zombies in Cold War Zombies, which were a reskin from World War II's Gekocht zombies. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Let's move on to the story. It was supposed to be a prequel to Black Ops Cold War. However, it didn't quite live up to my expectations. At this point, we all know how troubled the development was. Treyarch made this game in like half a year, and of course they didn't get enough resources and budget to fully deliver a complete vision. But what we got is just barely enough. It's sad when the trailer for the Zombies mode was also the only cinematic cutscene in the whole game. Like, let that sink in. We didn't get a single cutscene. Instead, we went to the same 2 maps twice, and had to listen to the demon gods for like 15 minutes per Easter egg. It was too much. And you really had to wait until they finished talking until you could progress further during the main quests. It was annoying and so flawed. Like, for example, there's a possibility that multiple characters are talking over each other at the same time. When you open the area with the Decimator shield on the Archon and Kraft and Von List are talking to you, suddenly the Decimator shield also speaks over you, over this conversation, and then you get hit by a zombie and the operator says, "Oh, go away zombie, blah blah blah." And that can lead to up to 3 or 4 layers of voices at the same time, and it's annoying, it's too much, and it's confusing.
Yes, Cortifex performed such trials long ago. I can help guide you through them. But hurry! The last thing we want is to go back and find he has already become the Archon.
Trial of resilience!
And yeah, that really ruins the experience for me. The characters on their own are all decent. Kraft and Von List are okay, and the Dark Ether Gods really added much needed personality to the game mode, in my opinion. Also, my favorite character was probably Cortifex. This demon god was really insane. But I just wish we had gotten the old Intel system from Cold War Zombies, so that we can listen to the story in a stupid game menu. Because there's no way I'm gonna put all of the sound effects to 0, start a game, train one last zombie, listen to a radio and then still not be able to hear anything because my stupid operator talks over it. So annoying. But the story, was it worth it in the end? Well, no. See, a good prequel is using the existing in-universe lore and adds to it. It doesn't retcon stuff and brings up contradictions like how did the Cold War Pack-a-Punch machine already exist? But the perks are fountains, not machines, you know? Before we got Vanguard, we knew the outcome. Some of the Dark Ether Gods would die and Psychov would rise to power after all of that. And I think that basically happened. Cortifex died and that was it. There was no cutscene or dialogue that would tease how Cortifex's body was basically ready to get eaten by someone. Psychov. This story almost demands that you know all of Cold War Zombies to fill in the gap about the end of the Archon and Die Maschine yourself. And that's unfortunate because Cold War finally made the story so accessible for casual players, and then it gets way too confusing in Vanguard with no payoff. Like, there's no payoff. The prequel in this case doesn't do the original justice. It doesn't elevate each other. I don't know who of you watched Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, but those two shows are peak television, and the best example what a prequel can do for the original. I was hoping to see that kind of storytelling and some slight foreshadowing in Vanguard, but it just didn't deliver. The Forsaken in Cold War Zombies only got to be a godlike creature because he could eat Cortifex's dead body. He would not be all blue, big and full of crystals if it wasn't for Cortifex. His downfall was responsible for the Forsaken's rise. Finally, let's talk about something I care a lot about in zombies. The progression. Because if there isn't stuff to do, it's not fun. And, well, Vanguard has your typical barracks challenges, and besides the one for exfilling 250 times, they are alright. They also gave us 20 seasonal challenges each season, just like in Cold War, and I did all of them too. So they were great, and it gave me a reason to play the game and to unlock XP. Unfortunately, there were no operator variants like in Cold War Zombies. A missed opportunity, but to no one's surprise. Here's what I didn't like: the Dark Ether Mastery camo. First of all, it sucks, it looks ugly. However, my problem is that it takes way too long to get it. You need weapon level 70 to max out the gun. In Cold War Zombies you only needed 55, I think. Also, the challenges are way too much. 4000 kills with the pack-a-punched weapons, 2000 kills with the right covenants, like, no. And then they didn't even have round-based maps to begin with. It takes way too long to farm kills in objective-based maps. Unless of course you exploit and don't kill or finish the objective, but then you don't get any weapon XP, but you need the weapon XP because you need level 70 for your gun again, so you can see the problem. I didn't like it. I got diamond assault rifles and that's it. To be honest, I only unlocked gold on my weapons so I could get XP and to reach level 200 in each season. That was the reason. And what did I get for that? This fancy ribbon next to my name. At least something, right? But since Season 6 for Vanguard is cut, I have no idea if they are gonna continue this ribbon progression thing. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Maybe they stopped the progression with Modern Warfare 2 anyways, so who knows. In the end, I was expecting so much more from the game. I personally liked Call of Duty World War II from 2017. The zombie mode there was fun. It had a good story, gameplay, and all in all, it had a good vision. Those who know me will remember how much fun I had unlocking all of the secret characters in Zombies. And a part of me thought, hey, maybe they are gonna bring back this feature. But of course they didn't. Not when Sledgehammer Games can't even make their own game without the help of other studios. Not if we live in a world where operator skin bundles make so much more money for Activision. Why bring back something that actually rewards the player for playing the fucking game? No, of course not. Not only did Vanguard spit on Call of Duty World War II in almost every aspect, it also damaged Black Ops Cold War's foundation of the new and promising Dark Aether story, by giving us the bare minimum Zombies experiences. I wanted to like the game more, I really did, and although its core gameplay loop works, it just gets repetitive and boring really quick. Vanguard Zombies could have been great, but we all know it wasn't. That's it, that was my review for the game. Vanguard was probably my least liked Call of Duty in the last 10 years. The campaign was also not really good and I disliked the multiplayer too. The time to kill was way too fast. Like, it was unplayable. Anyways, sorry that this video took so long to make, I just didn't feel like making it the whole time. But please let me know your thoughts about the game. Tell me what you think about Vanguard Zombies. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are you looking forward for the future of Zombies? Let me know. Let's have a discussion in the comments. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and honestly, again, I'm sorry. I didn't upload a lot in the last year. I really didn't feel like playing any zombies during this time and I had other stuff to do too. But yeah, I don't know what to do next. If you wanna leave some ideas here, I would appreciate it, but no promises. I will see how I feel like going forward in the future of Call of Duty. Maybe I will even play the new Modern Warfare, who knows. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching and sticking around, and I will see you next time, whenever that will be. Bye.